Muster up, generals, the wait is over. The massive February update has finally arrived from Master of Command. The review, the roadmap, and high-stakes gameplay. It has been 2 months since we've taken the field, but the Bunal Empire is back. New AI, new Sweden DLC, and our Russian Observation Corps run starts now. Generals, we are back. It's been over a month since my 30-plus day marathon of uploading. Back in December, Master of Command, when it dropped, I uploaded every day in the month of December and through the new year, and that was really how my channel started. So we're going back to where our roots are, and man, have I missed this. I have been itching to see what the team at Armchair Interactive has been cooking, and the late February update has just dropped about a week and a half ago. Yeah, I've been a little bit busy with some War of Dot stuff and some other things, but I am back here now for this new update, and this isn't just a patch, it's a total shift in the tactical landscape. Before we jump into our brand new Russian campaign, and yes, we have fresh new gameplay coming up in just a few minutes, we need to quickly talk though about what has changed. Generals, if you are glad to see Mr. Bunal back in charge of the Empire, then please hit that like button on this video and please consider subscribing if you have not already. We are building an empire here of strategy game enthusiasts, and I want you to be a part of it. You know, this game started my channel off here, and I really love this period, and I really love this gameplay. And you know, I was just thinking that I used to kind of think the art style was okay, the little cartoony, you know, but man, is it really growing on me, especially these new customizable officer faces. Look at the scars on these guys. It adds so much flavor to the roleplay. It's hilarious. It's awesome. I'm actually really digging it now, and coming back after a month of not playing and seeing dots everywhere.
Out, damn spot. Out, I say.
I really dig it, and I really have missed it. The big one, AI personalities. No more death charges from every single unit. Armies are now defensive, balanced, or aggressive. If you see that shield icon, you are dealing with the new turtle stance. They'll find cover, fan out, and this is the kicker, you cannot aggro them away.
Damn!
They aren't falling for your bait anymore. I'm excited to see if this is true and how the AI is actually working. Can we not pull them out? Can we not tease them out anymore? And watch your flanks. The AI has finally learned how to use secondary ammo like buck and ball. If you see enemy cavalry with buckshot coming at you, it is an absolute nightmare. Stay tuned, because we are going to see if we can bait these new personalities with our gameplay segment right after this. So according to the devs, Season 1 is officially wrapped. We had 3 of those updates. We watched them here at the channel, and this is the last one of that first part of the roadmap. This game just keeps on growing. Okay, generals, now let's talk business. This is going to be the first paid DLC, and I'm hoping the devs keep it reasonable. I would be absolutely in love with a $10.99 DLC, and I admit that might be a little bit pie in the sky, a little bit too liberal or conservative, however you want to look at it, but that would be great. If it was $10.99, I think they're going to sell a whole bunch. I think if it's at $14.99, I think that's extremely reasonable too. I think that would be the perfect sweet spot. Not too little, not too much. I think $19.99, I think that is going to be my absolute max. I think if it goes over, if we see a $25
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
$25 DLC, I'm going to be not super excited about that. I think $19.99 is my absolute max for me personally that I would want to pay for this DLC potentially coming up. This dev is so connected to the community. I have faith that they will keep that goodwill. This guy, Armchair team, I think they're awesome. I think they will have that the community in mind. So just throwing that positive vibes out there. And again, thank you guys. I think this is an amazing game. Can't wait for that new DLC to come out. And I just want to say congratulations to the Armchair team. This game is extremely fun. It is extremely awesome. There is so much depth and so many different items and maps and different stacks and ways to play the game. Congratulations on this excellent launch, and also thank you again for that free DLC earlier this year, the Holy Roman Empire stuff. But wave 2 is coming, and the main headline from there is Sweden. Yeah, Sweden. We come from Sweden. Yeah, yeah.
Swedish.
Swedish, 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 Swedish.
They are joining the fight with 3 new compositions and a military school mechanic that sounds even more interesting and fun than the last HRE stances that we got on the last update. The roadmap also mentions AI based on historic personalities. I'm hoping it stays period accurate. I assume that's what's going to happen. I'm not sure. Is it going to stay period accurate? I'm not sure if I need a nuclear Gandhi from Civ popping up in a Napoleonic era game, right? Or what I'm trying to say here is, are these general historic personalities, are they actually going to be from the 7 Years' War or the Napoleonic era? I mean, are we going to get a Rommel kind of thing in here, or a Hannibal Barca? Are we going to get that kind of from history, or is it going to be really narrow into the Napoleonic and 7 Years' War area? Now, for me, I think it'd be really cool to have that real history and the granularity. Now, again, I've said this before. I really like the 7 Years' War. I really like this game, but I'm not a PhD student on the 7 Years' War. I don't know every single thing about the 7 Years' War. I don't know all the generals that were involved. I don't know every single leader and general of the armies, the Prussian army, the French army, the Austrian Habsburg Empire. But I would be more than happy to learn a little bit about it. So, again, I'm hoping that's what happens here, and we don't get Nuclear Gandhi, and we don't get potentially Rommel as personalities we can play as. I am a little skeptical, though, about this new weather mechanic. I mean, it could be cool, but I feel like it's kind of just potentially going to throw in just debuffs for everyone that makes it just a slog and makes your guys go slower, or maybe your powder doesn't fire as good. I don't know. It could be good. It could be bad. That's not really super exciting for me. But the new maps, the biome variants, they look really cool. And there's lots of other stuff that looks really cool. So really looking forward to this road map 2 and staying on the road with you guys. I'm seeing here some notes about the Hall of Fame and how you can now save legendary units mid-campaign from the command tent. Previous games you unlock it, then you can't use it until after you finish the campaign. I guess we can unlock those units now during the game instead of having to wait until after the campaign. So no more waiting until the end of the war to memorialize your heroes. And now check out these UI fixes too. Unit trees now show replenishment speeds. We finally have horsehead and cannon icons. No more accidentally sending your expensive artillery into a bayonet charge because you're clicking too fast. It's the little things that make the loop so satisfying. It's these little quality of life changes that really do help play the game, especially once you get into 100, 200 hours. It can really help. Though by now, a lot of us are kind of used to it. So now you have to relearn how to play it a better way. Now, something that I'm really kind of stoked about here, and I can't wait to play, is these 6 new doctrines. Just looking at the images on Steam has got me, like, I don't know, they look really cool. I'm really digging the art style now for some reason. Coming back from a couple months of playing dots, straight up dots and Lines of Battle, which are all fun games, but man, this art is really pulling me back in here.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
We got 6 new doctrines. Human wave attacks is perfect for those of you who love a good bayonet charge. But for our Russian run today, sanitary conditions is going to be MVP for casualty recovery. And just the images for like pincer movements and steady ranks, I don't know. I'm really digging the art. I can't get over it. The world feels more alive now with these new encounters as well. You'll run into military theorists to buy treaties from, livestock traders for food, and even a mutiny event that can go south fast. It adds an extra layer of anything can happen to the strategic map. So, generals, that's the news. But talk is cheap. Let's see if these aggressive AI personalities can handle the Russian winter. We're starting our Russian Observation Corps run right now. So if you're into that, give this video a like, subscribe, and let's jump into it. I am so hyped to be back in the game that started it all for this channel. Drop a comment below if you've been playing the new updates on Master of Command. What do you think of the new Sweden reveal? Are you going to pick up that DLC on day 1? Let's get into the action, generals. Alright, generals, enough talk. Let's get some boots on the ground. I want to give a massive thank you to everyone for sticking around. It has been about 2 months since I've really sat down to command these regiments, and I have missed the smell of black powder. It feels incredible to be back in the saddle, commanding my armies. Now, while I was away, I wasn't just resting, I've been studying and working on other content and trying to sharpen my skills, so hopefully this video will become a little bit better quality than my last 2 months last year. We're going to be jumping straight into this Russian Observation Corps run. I will be doing live commentary as we go, pointing out any of these new doctrines, new items, anything that catches my eye on the battlefield. Let's see if Mother Russia can handle the heat. Are you guys ready? Let's dive in. Now, this Russian Observation Corps start out, the artillery starts out really good. So that is one of the better parts of this start, I think, is that artillery piece there. Okay, now we're about to get in some cool volleys being shot off, and I just want to say that this does look so good when you zoom down in here. It is a little bit cartoonish, but it does look good. Look at the fire line going. The uniforms look really good. They're articulated. Okay, generals, and just like riding a bike, that is our first supply cache victory done, and we are going to take the prestige, or excuse me, the veteran status, because that is what I want to build up here. I am almost always taking that veteran perk. Here we are at a city. Let's go ahead and sell our stuff. I want to always also buy a lot of ammo because at some point I'm going to be drilling, and that takes a lot of ammo, so I want to try to build that up as much as possible as well, especially where it's cheap. So let's sell our stuff. Let's then get some ammo. And now we're going to pillage the city because I've also been doing that a lot too, where I think pillaging the city makes the most sense because you're never going to come back. At least you shouldn't be in the most efficient kind of march through, right? So might as well take as much money and provisions that you can from them as soon as possible. And so at least you're not buying it, right? You're making money and you're saving money by taking the provisions there. Always good when you have extra food and try to get rid of it. Oh, here is our second battle. So let's get ready here to jump into our second battle of the day. And you'll kind of see here my generic kind of default tactic is I want to find the closest hill. I'm going to put my artillery on the hill. Then I'm going to make a small infantry line in front of it or around, protecting my flanks. And then that's kind of basically I want to occupy the high ground and launch bombardments at my enemies as best I can from that high ground while protecting it with strong infantry that are also now elevated as well. Okay, generals, here we go. In about a couple seconds, we're going to have a really cool charge. These animations, the sound design, it looks so cool. Check this out. Okay, that was our second victory and second battle of the night. Again, we're taking that veteran. I want to get my veteran status on all the units is up as quickly as possible, not only to upgrade them, but just because the higher the veteran status, the stronger they are. Here we are on our first fort. We need to get 3 forts to unlock our unit. There's our first one, and we also got a good doctrine there as well. Again, we're going to each of the cities. We are trying to buy ammo, trying to buy troops, and then we're going to be raiding the cities as we leave to get more money and provisions. That's kind of the loop I've been doing. Again, that keeps it so that you don't have to really buy food because you're getting that from the looting. You also get money, but you want to make sure that you're buying out the ammo before you do that. Here we go to another fort. And of course, just go for the green ones. And boom, there we go. So that's our second fort, 3. And for that one, we take the morale damage debuff or buff, either way. Okay, let's sell our stuff here. I want the rifles that are ranged rifles versus melee and accuracy. I really want those ranged ones, I want longer range. We're going to skip that. I think that might even be the headquarters. Oh, there we go. We got our human wave doctrine, a brand new doctrine. We just unlocked it. Look at those trees. Yeah, look at these units. Looking really cool. Cossacks. We got our second brigade. We're raiding towns again. Gonna go to the outpost, and now here's our third battle. Here we go, our third battle of the night. And so here we are again, right? We're taking over that hill. We're putting our artillery units on there so we can shower our enemies as they approach. The longer and the more fire we can put on our enemies as they approach, the better to weaken their lines. And now we're making our line. This battle is going to be a really, really good early battle of our line management. And we're also going to be using these trees as cover to also help protect our flanks. So this is going to be a really good battle as well. I mean, just look here. Look at the artillery, and it has almost 800 kills in this battle. That is crazy. Okay, let's stop here at this city real quick before we fight this next battle. We're going to have 2 battles back to back. Get rid of that stuff. Let's upgrade and add a unit or 2 here and get ready to fight this battle, our 4th battle of the night. Here we go. You know, I am really liking this map. Actually, we have our artillery back here on this hill, and we're going to start moving into this city right here. This looks so good. I'm really, really, again, liking the graphics coming back from the really minimalist War of Dots. This is really, I'm really, really digging this again. And this is going to be a really good battle. We're going to form a really thick, strong line here in the city, and we are going to get into some actual pretty deep melee attacks here, especially with our serfs. We're trying to give them a lot of experience so we get more veteran status, and we're also trying to balance not losing too many men with also gaining experience. So this is a really, really good battle. I mean, did you just see that we just charged our general in there? We got a line here moving against their last guys. We went from a horizontal line to now a vertical line. Excellent battle. We got a victory here for the Russian Empire. Okay, we're back deploying in another battle back to back, and we see that hill. This is going to be our hill. We're going to move our artillery up there, and then we're going to form a nice kind of a hook line, a really decent line into the trees as well. And then you'll see we're going to extend our line and wait for them to come, and then we're going to meet them on the battlefield. It's really a mixture of setting up a great defensive line, having them come to you as you bombard them, and then when you see that good opportunity, that's when you move troops up and start engaging. Okay, right here we are about to get the first grenadiers. They are about to start charging through the center of the enemy lines. It's about to be really good. And actually you can see right here we got like 5 or 6 lines of attack on a single unit. Watch these grenadiers here in a minute. And this here is so cool as well. Like, look at this encirclement. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have 5 or 6 different regiments all attacking this single unit. Imagine if that was you and you were being hit from 6 different angles. Oh my gosh. Okay, yep, taking more. Look at our army. It's growing. We're getting more veteran status here. And we still need to build up our reserves and our ammo. And here's our final officer. Now look at our regiments are looking good. Our brigades are looking excellent. And we're still continuing to pillage everything we see. And this is actually really dangerous. We just marched into here, and we're losing a lot of attrition here. But that's okay. We're about to prepare to fight another battle, and our army is extremely strong right now, and we are making sure everybody has the best equipment. This game, you can customize your units and your armies so uniquely, individually. Each time is going to be different. There's a lot of replayability in that piece of the game. You can see here, of course, my general plan here, of course, is to take over this hill. We're going to move our artillery up there. We now have 2 units. We are going to move our infantry to protect both our flanks. And in fact, in this battle, we're going to move across the river into the swamps, which is kind of good, kind of bad, because your movement is extremely hindered up there. But I wanted to protect that flank really good. You're going to see that during this battle here. Another really fun, strong line. Our Russian troops are getting more and more stronger with their veteran status and more experience in battle, and they are doing excellent in this playthrough so far. Okay, another great example. Look at this giant hill. We are going to take this thing over. We have a really large army now. We can completely occupy and surround this hill and use the elevation and these forests to help conceal our armies and help cover us against their attack. Now you can see here on our left flank, we're going to start getting attacked pretty heavily, especially from a cav charge. And you can also see here in our right flank, center flank, we also have a pretty heavy melee attack going on, but we outnumber them, so I'm not too worried about there. But you're going to see some pretty intense battles on this left flank right up here. okay, generals, we have almost made it to the first headquarters. Our army here is fully stocked brigades, and we have a lot of good items, and everybody should be stocked up almost to as much as they can be. We've got 2 artillery pieces that are doing really good. So our army it's very solid right now. I mean, it's obviously just the first act, but we're doing really well here. We're going to now keep mustering, or excuse me, drilling, and then we're going to pillage a little bit, and then we're going to start marching south, getting ready for the headquarters to come in. But one of the cool things about what's about to come up is that we are actually going to fight a real quick, smaller battle before the main headquarters, which I usually don't want to do because things can go sideways and then you're not really prepared for the headquarters battle. But in this situation, we did really, really good, and it's about to come up here now. Now, as we get into this side battle here, I just want to take a moment to look at this city. I think this is a brand new map, and I don't remember if these cities were this detailed before, but man, do they look really good right now. I don't remember, was it this detailed a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago? I feel like that is new. The city looks super cool. It looks like we're about to actually march into a late 1700s, 18th century city with our armies, and we're about to fight in a pitched battle, and it looks super cool. Well, okay, generals, if you are even out there right now, leave it in the comments. Give me a comment on what do you think about my game so far? What do you think about this new DLC, or I should say the new update? Have you got it? Do you like it? Are you still playing Master of Command? Are you going to get the Swedish one when it comes out? Here comes our headquarters. This is my first headquarters battle in 2.5 months, or well, not that long, 2 months. Here we go. Are we going to do well? Let's find out. Oh my gosh, there is Generals. We are victorious in our first headquarters battle. Now, I know it is Act 1, so it's not that great of an achievement, but we have not played this game in about 2 months, so I'm not really rusty. I think we came out really well. I like the game's updates. I feel like it's running smoothly. I think there's lots of cool new items that I haven't seen before, new doctrines. The graphics look crisper in my opinion. Maybe that's just because I'm coming from playing a lot of War of Dots, which is quite minimalistic, especially compared to this, it's very minimalistic. And I was enjoying it so much that I didn't even stop at the first headquarters battle. I am going to play for about 5 or 6 more minutes here, and I get into the Act 2 because I wanted to see how my army was. I wanted to continue making sure that they were healed and getting all my items I just want and adding them to the army. So that is what I'm about to do here. And that is how I'm going to leave you guys to finish out this episode here, to watch these last couple minutes or so of the gameplay of Act 2 start. If you did like this video, please consider liking it, leaving a comment about how you did like it. Do you want to see me complete Act 2 and complete Act 3 of this Russian Observatory Corps run? Have you been playing Master of Command still? Did you get the update? Are you enjoying it? How is the quality of life improvements for you? Wave 1 is done. Wave 2 is on the way. Are you looking forward to Sweden? Are there other games on the horizon that you are into? If so, again, please let me know at Mr. Bunal Gaming. I am a new channel. I am trying to grow, and all of your support is so helpful and encouraging. Please consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you all on the next battlefield.